Hey, Olua Tony,
Yeah.
what do you think about the senseless killing of that 23-year-old Ukrainian Iryna Zarushka?
I mean, like, you know, what I mean, like, looking at it, there's only one word. It's just like, for me, like, cowardly. That was the first word. Okay. Unfortunate. That's another word. Um, Disgusting. That's another word. Uh, Disappointing. That's another word. It's not surprising because, like, you know what I mean? Like, where the point of mental health has been like overlooked, underfunded for several years. I mean, we just came out of a pandemic. Everybody was kind of like already dealing with a lot mentally, but went into COVID-19. We know what happened. People got more isolated. People wasn't dealing with their issues, whatever. Got online, playing games, watching the TV, blah blah blah, whatever. And what do you think happened with people who are sick and mentally ill? What, did they get better? You know, I mean, like, I'm just saying. And we got a situation where we got a racist in the White House. Come on now, like, let's get real. Who is married to an Eastern European woman, right? Trump married to an Eastern European woman. So you got this man spilling out all this hate, all these, you know, about black women like Oprah, about Beyonce. I mean, you know what I mean? And you got people in the streets of America, you know what I mean, and all over the world who are black who happen to be like dealing with some mental issues. So what do you think is gonna happen, like with some people who are not dealing with the issues, just like in the white
Why do you,
community or
why,
any other community with
why do you
mental
think
health? Like,
this situation, made it to the White House?
why did it make it to the White House?
Yeah, we
Um,
have seen similar incidents happening in the USA, and it never garnered, the kind of attention
you
that this
know,
situation did.
this word, what they call liberty, it's a big word, and for a long time, like, say the people want to take on liberty and hold it onto themselves and be free to walk and do what they like without fear, and nobody discriminating, nobody, no fear. Uh-huh. What black people do have not had, and what we have to live around and deal with for years. Well, well, what's happened is that liberty is being threatened for some people who has been enjoying more of that, feeling safe and going around, you know, without harm, and you know, nobody does anything to, you know, to white people. Okay, like, because they white supremacy or whatever. Okay, and all of a sudden, what's happening is mental health is getting more severe. Okay, and there are multiple triggers coming out of the White House. Okay, targeting black people, raiding black people's families, sending people back, and targeting colored people. And, well, I guess shit is real, is what's happened. And um, you know, in the real world, um, race matters. Feelings matter. People. That's why we said people need to, go to therapy and get the help what they need, because feelings matter. And when you spew out hate into the world and you put out all this stuff that makes some people feel like they're inferior or whatever, it triggers a lot of people. And yeah, that's it.
Well, that was Oluwatoni, giving his opinion about that situation. And as he put it out, we are all very sorry for that young woman whose life was taken away. And don't hate, subscribe. We will see you next.